Arizona beginning with 3 in Los Angeles, and if it doesn't go well, they may be mathematically eliminated by the time they fly to San Francisco for 5 games with the Giants. The Diamondbacks, their tragic number 6. Arizona just 2.5 games ahead of the Bums for second. Bottom 4, Armando Reynoso. Oh yeah, he got Mark Grudzielanek picked off. We call him safe. Ed Rapawano, Ian Buck talk about it. Yeah, he is way out, but it's like arguing with your mom. You ain't never going to win. So Buck, just go back and have to deal with it. He's not happy. It's going to cost the D-backs.
Like
Eric Caro. So you got to argue once in a while. Let her know you're leaving the nest. Caro singles. Grudzielanek scores 1-zip. Dodgers. Top 6. Same score runner on second, Kevin Brown. Fans, that is way high heat on Steve Finley. Brown, 8 Ks. Mike Fetters comes in, blows the save. So we go to bottom 9, pinch hitter Kevin Elster. 26th career at bat as a pinch hitter. His first career pinch hit home run wins it. 13th homer of the season. Dodgers 2-1. Brown, 7 scoreless innings. Well, you know, I didn't get raised in your house. He's posted a .87 ERA in 4 starts against Arizona this season. With the loss, the Diamondbacks remain 5 games behind the Mets in the NL wildcard race. Time running out. Reds, Giants, San Fran can clinch a tie for St. Louis in the Central with a win. Alex Ochoa against Sean Estes. 1 hop. They called a ground rule double of fan interference there. Sean Casey scores. Ochoa 4 for 5 with 1 RBI. 4 for 5. How you get him out? You got to work really hard. Popped up, Bill Miller giving chase. No fan interference here. Duck and hold on to the pizza. Great grab, but the Reds win it easily, 7-1. Osvaldo Fernandez with his first complete game since 1996. When he broke into the majors with the Giants, it was also his first win since May 30th. Giants still haven't been shot at home this season.
Clemens has not been beaten in 16 straight. First inning, runners at the corners for Manny Ramirez. Represent kid. Rips a single to right. Lofton scores RBI number 110 for Manny. Manny has reached base safely in 42 straight games, longest current streak in the bigs. Second inning, Bartolo Colon to Jorge Posada. Looks like Posada's 27th homer of the year. Kenny Lofton's like, look again. Got his PhD, GED, doctorate, every kind of play-a-hated degree. That's why Lofton won 4 straight gold gloves from 93 to 96. You won't see a better catch than that. Bernie's like, goodness. Bottom 4, 2-zip Indians. Colon schools Derek Jeter. Remember I told you Manny Ramirez, 42 straight games reaching best in the bigs. Jeter was tied with him at 41, but his streak ended this game. Next batter, Dave Justice. Chilling. Justice doesn't like the call by Tim Cheetah. Don Zimmer didn't like it either. He looks like he needs a hug. Colon a no-no through 4. After a perfect 5th in the 6th, Colon rides the Mercury up with Scott Brocious. Last no-hitter by an Indian, Lynn Barker in 1981. Clay Bellinger going down. Last tribe no-hitter on the road, Bob Lemon in 48. Derek Jeter's like, oh my goodness, no, he didn't do that to Chuck Knobloch. No-no through 6. Last guy to no-hit the Yanks in New York, Virgil Trucks in 1952. 7th inning, Martinez to first base. Jim Thome, great play. Thome makes this play on the 92nd anniversary of Cleveland pitcher Bob Rhodes pitching a no-hitter September 18th, 1908. Jim with a nice sense of history. 8th inning, first batter, Glenn Allen Hill, swinging. Colon's 10th K of the game, 5th double-digit K this year. Next batter, Luis Polonia, Bartolo's friend, 2 for 10 career against Colon. I ain't gonna say nothing, but that's not right. Polonia, 3rd time in his career that he's busted up a no-no in the 6th inning or later. Even did it to Nolan Ryan in 1990. First pitch to the next batter. Colon didn't like his no-no loss. There's the first pitch. Scott Brocious grounds it to the 6th, 4-3 double play. Indians out of the inning. That loss of the no-hitter might have shaken Bartolo up. Watch him going down the steps. Think he was shaken up? Bottom 9, first batter, Jose Vizcaino. Maybe not. Bartolo did admit later about the Polonia hit. I felt like I got punched in the chest. Chuck Knobloch got played all night. 3rd strikeout of the game. Next batter, Derek Jeter. Yanks don't have to go home, but they got to get the heck up out of here. 13 Ks for Bartolo Colon. 1-hit complete game shutout. Even David Cone, who has a perfect game under his belt, was impressed by that one. So the Yanks avoid getting no-hit. It's now been 6,649 games since it happened to him.
Top first, no score. We have scored. Jason Giambi with a couple of men on. Delivers the single. Terrence Long will score. Giambi's 125th RBI. That's important. He has a 13-game hitting streak. Top 5, that would be Jeremy Giambi going the other way. ground rule double. Miguel Tejada scored. He scored 4 times in this one, drove in 302 ribs. And then Jason Giambi again, major wood there. His 38th homer of the year. He's hitting .337. And the A's win it easily by a count of 12-3. A's win for the 11th time in 14 games. Keep the heat on Seattle and Cleveland. Giambi's 126 RBIs now total. Brian Ricard facing Edgar Martinez, top 4 with no score and 1 on, and no longer is that person on. It's A-Rod coming home to score. Martinez 134 ribs, 135 ribs now, second most ever by a player 37 years or older. 1-zip M's, bottom 6, Greg Vaughn, brushed back by Paul Abbott. And a man who has been brushed back is a dangerous man. And Vaughn unloads his 28th homer of the year.
He looked at him.
71 ribs. D-Rays down 3-2 and a nice slow trot. Rub it in. Top 9, Roberto Hernandez facing Jay Buhner, and he hits it really high. Steve Cox says, wait a minute. I learned about gravity in school. These things are supposed to come down. Buhner, he keeps running. He's finally home. Ball never does come down. Now they're going to debate gravity. Lou Piniella, they discussed the rules. It's on the catwalk. Second time we've had one stay up there. Jose Canseco, 98's a ground rule double. 3 batters later. Pinch hitter Stan Javier rattles one into the left field corner. Charles Gibson scores. The Mariners win it 4-3. They're 33-17 against the East. Said Lou Piniella, it was a catwalk win.
Ordonez. Chop of this. This is kind of the way things would go. Getting the out at first. Next man up is Carlos Lee. Weaver. The strike zone's getting wider as it gets cooler. Second out of the inning. Basically, Weaver would retire the first 13 men he faced. Gets Paul Konerko here. Debbie Cruz throws him out. It would lead to this, Peter, one of the best at-bats you'll ever see.
Well, one of the best young pitchers in the American League and a guy with incredible fortitude against one of the best young hitters in the league, Carlos Lee. We're already 12 pitches into this thing when he fouls that ball up. And another one. Okay, this will be 14. Ball 3, that's 15 pitches. Ball 4, Carlos Lee, I'm telling you, this guy is such a young masher. But no knock on Mr. Weaver because he's going to be a #1 starter in 2 years.
He had a perfect game going into that. And here, next man, Paul Konerko, first pitch. Isn't that something? You know, first pitch for the next man. Just exhaustion setting in. Yes, Konerko's 18th of the year, 2-1 White Sox. But here, Juan gone in the 7th, puts this back up the middle. Bouncing through, no one there to get it. Ray Durham throws it home. Charles Johnson, no, gets away. 2-run score. Error charge to Johnson on that. Magic number is staying 9. Tigers take the White Sox.
Maddox, back-to-back shutouts. Top 2, no score. Robin Ventura. The big cat is there. Nice flip. Maddox, better catch. Somehow gets the foot down for the out. Nice play covering. Mike Hampton, not as good. Picks it up barehanded, cannot get it home. Galarraga scores. Braves lead 1-zip. Walt Weiss travels over to second. That's an earned run for Hampton. Same score, 1-zip. Jay Payton, you know, it ain't a highlight until Rafael Furcal shows up, and there he is at second. Nice pick, strong throw, great play. Bottom 3, same score. Cheaper to Joel and Lions Hampton pitch to center. Call. He's quick. Round and third, headed for home. He's a brown-eyed handsome man, and he is in safe. Braves lead 2-0. They make it 4-0 in the third. That's good because Maddox 109-8 since 1993 when Braves score 4 or more. Top 7, 2 on. It's 5-0. Darrell Hamilton, he just admired strike 3. 5 hits, 2 Ks, no walks in 7 innings for Maddox. Bobby Cox, Leo Mazzoni. Tense moments. John Rocker coming in, pitching to Bubba Trammell. Bubba cannot dance. That'd be a home run if we were playing on a silo, but they're not. Walt Weiss gathers it in, and the Braves go on to win it by a count of 6-3. Maddox follows the back-to-back shutouts with 7 more scoreless innings. Time against Jeff D'Amico. He's now 1 for 10 with 6 Ks and had to leave the game with tightness in his back in the 4th. Top 6 Brewers, Eric Young versus D'Amico and Jeremy Burnitz. Well, you can't get that. Small miracle. Base hit off D'Amico, but look at that. Guns him down. 12th assist of the season for Burnitz. Top 8, 2-0 Brewers. Jeff Reed against D'Amico, and Jeff Jenkins is giving effort. Effort is the key to success. Brewers win at 2-1. D'Amico, 8 1/3, 1 run. Lowered his ERA to 2.33 and needs 11 2/3 innings over his next 2 starts to qualify for the ERA title. Randy Johnson is the current leader at 2.38. Marlins Expos, highlights from an Olympic stadium that have not been tape delayed. Vlad Guerrero off Jesus Sanchez, and that's really high. Vlad's 40th of the season. He had 2 in the game. That's now 41. 120 in the last 3 seasons. Brother Wilton tied at 3 in the 4th. He delivers. That's a laser. His second. And speaking of moms, Stu, she's there. And you know what they say? When mama's happy, everybody's happy. Expos go up 4-3. Peter Bergeron facing Ricky Bonas. Expos up 8-4. That gets by Cliff Floyd, and Bergeron now going to hustle. A couple of runs score. Last time they had an inside the park home run by an Expo, July 21st, 1998. It was Orlando Cabrera, and that record's gone. It belongs to Bergeron. A season low 4,769 show up. Fun stuff on the Brothers Guerrero.
Top 1, Kenton Bottenfield facing John Vanderwall. Jason Kendall on first. Kendall heads to second on a delayed steal. 20th stolen base of the season. First catcher in Major League history to steal 20 bases in 3 different seasons. Top 8, Wayne Gomes facing John Wayner. Pirates lead 6-4. The sacrifice bunt. Abraham Nunez scores in the suicide squeeze. Pirates win at 6-5. Pirates snap a 9-game losing streak. There are a bunch of other things we could say about this game, but you know what, John? When you break a 9-game